All right, good morning. It's Saturday morning, not Friday. I got up yesterday morning and I came out here and I started doing my morning stretches, and I realized that I was still pretty dang tired from that workout on Thursday. So I decided to take a day off and I just did my morning stretches and I went for a nice walk and just basically rested for the rest of the day. I'm energized, ready to go. We're gonna do the animal flow today. And I had a question about the timer that I'm using. I'm not sure if you can see this, but right there, that's the timer that I use for this. So with the animal flow, I've been working on it all week long, been trying to get better. I did a really long set, I did a short set, I just did different things. Now, basically, I've still done the same things. I've done the beast, the traveling beast, I've done the crab, the traveling crab, and I changed the ape from a sideways lateral ape just to a leaping forward ape. Just trying to practice on getting the hips above the shoulders and actually getting my body used to doing that. So I'll show you that when I do it. So what we're going to start out with today in basic baby steps. This is all baby steps for me. This is something I've never done before, so I'm starting from the basic bottom. I'm starting with beast, traveling beast, crab, traveling crab, and then I'm going to do 2 rounds of forward leaping ape. One of them is just going to be kind of like a static, and the other one will be a leaping forward type move. First round is going to be 40 seconds, then we'll take a little break, and then we'll do the second round, which will be 50 seconds, and then the last round will be a minute for each one of them. Let's get ready to go. All right, so I already started up this morning. I already did my warm-ups, my wake-up stretches that I've been doing, and I did my wrist routines, got my wrists all ready to go, did some stuff, rotating the elbows. You can find programs on there. It's very simple, just basically getting your wrists warmed up, ready to take the load. And if at any time while you're doing this, if you start feeling like your wrists are taking too much or in between sets, what I like to do is just do this, which takes the load off of your wrists. I'm still working on getting my wrist mobility in place. It's gonna take me a long time. My wrists are really, really stiff. And it's always the first round that always feels really awkward. Once I get the first round done and I come back to do the second round, I feel much better. All right, static beast to start with. Hands and toes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Just driving into the ground with your hands and your toes.
Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
All right, that's just obviously static beast. Just getting your body warmed up, ready to go, getting ready for what's next, which is gonna be traveling. And I'm not gonna travel a whole bunch. I'm just gonna take little baby steps. I wanna keep the knee to the ground as close as possible and just use the shoulder to actually move myself forward.
3, 2, 1, go. Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
All right, that's a big improvement from last week. I want to try and just use the shoulders, don't come up high. I'll pick the hand up right now. I'm just working on balance. And I'm finding that if I push my toe and my opposite hand into the ground while I'm moving, I'm much more stable. All right. Whew. Static crab, this one's easy. But man, you get a nice big stretch in this.
3, 2,
Up here,
1, go.
push the shoulders down. Head like you're looking towards the horizon. Really try and push the shoulders back. All right, you guys.
Halfway there. 3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, that's it. That's just holding a static position. And man, you can really start feeling that in your triceps, especially that lockout position. And I really like training with the kettlebells and the pull-up bar. We're learning in that locked position. Whew. Because your muscles are working a lot when you're in those positions. All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Halfway there. 3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, it was a good stretch. Really works the wrist a lot and really gets that tricep engaged a lot when you're getting that arm locked out, and the bicep just very much engaged also. All right, now with the ape, instead of going laterally sideways, I'm going to go forward. And the first one, what I'm trying to do is just get into a pike position and get my shoulders and arms ready to go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Just coming up on my toes, trying to put more weight onto my shoulders.
Halfway there. 3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, that's it for the first round, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Just I'm gonna try and leap forward a little bit. I'm being so much better down the squat position too.
3, 2, 1, go. Halfway there. 3, 2, 1, workout complete.
All right, that's it for the first round. 40-second intervals. Now we reset the timer, and I just changed the workout time to 50 seconds. And we'll take a little break, a little stretching a little bit. Get up and walk around for a second. All right, let's get ready for the second round. Second round is going to be 50 seconds per per round. And obviously with the static, really want to work on engaging, keeping your toes and your hands down. And I'm just really going to work on just basically just kind of picking the hand up a little bit, picking one foot up a little bit, still working on that core stabilization while you're actually picking one hand up or one foot up or whatever. Just kind of doing still the static, but I'm not moving. I'm just picking one hand up, and I'll pick one foot up back and forth. And I'll do the same thing when I get into the crab position, just one hand at a time. Just trying to up the game.
Three, two, one, go.
It's easier to do the legs than it is the hands.
Halfway there.
Still very engaging just to do the static and hold this position.
Three, two, one, rest.
Whew, that gets easier every time. Used to the arms working in that locked out position. Legs are really engaged a lot, holding your body up, holding your core tight.
Three, two, one, go. Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
Whew. When I catch myself with my knees coming up, because obviously bringing your knees up is going to be a little bit easier, I have to slow down and concentrate on bringing my knees back down. That gets a good sweat going. You really get working doing that. All right, static crab.
Three, two, one, go. Halfway there.
Really want to get a good stretch on this chest right now. Stretch our shoulders back.
Three, two, one, rest.
Now I'm coming at this from a baby position. I've never done anything like this before. I've never done any gymnastics, never done anything at all besides for push-ups and sit-ups on the ground. Yeah, I wrestled in high school a long time ago. Of course, I was weighing 132 pounds back then. Well, I wasn't 230 pounds.
Three, two, one, go.
Still a little sketchy with the wrists in this position.
3, 2, 1, rest.
I think that's what's kind of holding me up in the coordination, is still trying to get the flexibility on my wrists. When I picked the one foot up and I got all the weight on one hand and all the weight on the opposite foot, the wrist seems a little tight. All right.
Three, two, one, go. Halfway there.
There you two. All you two want to do is wrestle.
Three, two, one, rest.
All right. That was the first round. All I was trying to do is just basically get into the pike position, get the hips over the shoulders.
Three, two, one, go. Halfway there. Three, two, one. Workout complete.
Man, whew, that's a tough one on the legs too. I'm not lying. Whew, that really starts working. Really starts working your quads, just down in that squat position and jumping forward a little bit. Okay, that's round two. I got one more round. A little wrist mobilization. All right, reset the timer. 1 minute. We'll do a little walk around the patio here. All right, last set. This is a minute long for each exercise. We want to take our time, fully engage everything, especially the statics, all of it. Just really work on getting the form correct. In the crab, I really want to get the shoulders back, get that chest exposed, get those shoulders rotated down. Especially in the crab, just working on static, keeping the core really engaged while I'm moving. Let's go.
Three, two, one, go.
Whew, all right. Whew, that was a good one. Really working on engaging the core and holding that position. First 30 seconds, alternating hands and feet. Last 30 seconds, just engage in the ground, holding that position steady.
Three, two, one, go. Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
Oh my God. That, your biggest upper body is your quads. Oh my gosh. Yeah, your core's engaged, your shoulders, your arms locked out. Those quads are really engaged. Oh my gosh.
Three, two, one, go. Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
Whew. Whew, I really like that position. Really engages, obviously, the arms a lot. Holding you in that position really opens the chest up and the shoulders. A very easy position to sit in. Now when you start moving, that's a little bit different position. Moving forward is a little bit harder than moving backwards. Oh, I got the hiccups now. Moving backwards is easier.
2, 1, go. Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
Whew. I think the biggest issue I'm having right now with the crab is the wrist flexibility. I don't quite have all of that yet, but we are working on it. Every day we're doing wrist flexibility and mobilization drills, just trying to get obviously the wrists more flexible.
3, 2, 1, go. Halfway there. 3, 2, 1, rest.
Whew. I decided I would just spend the last 30 seconds in the pike position, overloading the shoulders and everything. Whew. Whew. Overloading the wrists. Whew.
3, 2, 1, go.
A little too much power.
Halfway there. Three, two,
Ooh, ah.
workout complete.
Yeah. I feel much better this week compared to last week. A lot more confident. Actually, the motivation to get better at this is freaking really driving me big time. Probably do another week of the same basic thing right here, but try and get better. Try and get better with the ape forward leaping. Really engage more, really working more on the wrists. I tell you what, that core is so engaged, especially when you're moving. When I'm doing the forward ape there, I'm trying to really engage the core a lot when I'm coming up to hold my body up over my shoulders. But so for me, like I said, this is just very much baby steps. This is just a baby learning how to crawl, and I'm just gonna keep doing it until I get better at it, and then I will start adding some more stuff into it. I think maybe next week I might start adding a little bit of freestyle at the end after I do my 3 rounds. Do some freestyle, a couple other things just to get me motivated. Obviously staying with the crab and the beast and the ape, but work with maybe like a couple extra moves just as a playing around at the end of doing the workout. So we'll see. I might work on those during the week just as a little after doing your rounds, just as something to play with. But that was it. That's the 3 rounds. Watching me playing on the ground and watching the kitties who love to come out here in the morning and play with each other. And they are funny. They are really funny. They love their 2 sisters and they love playing with each other. And then the older ones like to come play with them also at occasions when they feel like it. But anyway, that's it. That's the basic animal flow: static beast, moving beast, static crab, moving crab, leaping ape, and then leaping ape again. And that's what you get when you start from the basic damn bottom. And I've been doing it all week long in the cutting weight sweatsuit, so I'm really drenched by the time I'm done doing it. I came out here today not with the sweatsuit on because I know it looks probably terrible in the camera. Looks like you're just wearing this big white canvas thing, but during the week when I'm wearing it, man, I am just coated in sweat by the time I'm done. So that was that's mine. That's my basic animal move from the beginning. Follow along routine if you want to. If you're just interested in it, then you can Google a whole bunch of other people. Strength Side's one of my favorites to go to. He has a lot of good stuff on there. I'm looking at some other ones also. A lot of other people that have different ideas and different movement styles, different movement paths. But for me right now, it's just the basics until I get totally comfortable, and then we'll start moving forward. That's the end of the week tutorial and progress from last week. I hope you like it, and I will see you back here again for Tuesday, push day. I'm still working on how I want to work this program out between doing the animal flow, the X3, and the pull-up bar. So I'm still working on how I want to do this. Right now I'm just going to do, maybe next week, I'm still going to do Tuesday and Thursday for the X3 and the animal flow during the week, but we may change after next week. But I will see you next week. Have a good weekend.